The NBA is a challenging sport and sometimes players get rough with each other. Actually, not just sometimes, but a lot of times. You know what they say, you have to be harsh to play a tough sport. In today's video, we'll discuss 5 cases where top players hate each other's guts. Hey guys, welcome to the Backboard. Before we start, a sub to the channel would be delightful. Ben Simmons and Devin Booker. We all know the crazy theories of celebrity relationships, but this relationship created a feud. 2 great NBA players now hate each other because of the same. Ben Simmons and Kendall Jenner were a fantastic couple, loved all over social media, and Ben decided to go on a double date with his former friend, Devin. That's when the story began. Kendall fell in love with Devin, and unfortunately, Devin fell for Kendall too. His backstabbing friend Devin started dating Kendall as soon as Ben's relationship with Kendall ended. The relationship lasted only a short time due to the double date incident. Sooner or later, we discovered that Kendall started going to every match that Devin was playing, but needed to remember that Ben would be playing too. This created a significant rivalry between 2 friends who started hating each other. One incident that shocked us was a face-off between Ben Simmons and Devin Booker. They should have gone by the bro codes, and Devin shouldn't have dated Kendall, but what can we say? Love is love, and we never know how it will turn out. So talking about the face-off, Devin scored 36 points and showed it off to Ben saying, "Who's the daddy?" when he referred to himself as the keeper of Kendall. This face-off turned out to be a game to win over Kendall, but shockingly, she was never a part of it. Charles Barkley and Scottie Pippen. Next on our list is the rivalry between Charles Barkley and Scottie Pippen. Charles believed in Scottie and contributed to his career by giving the Rockets a large amount of his salary so he could be part of their team. Charles knew that Scottie possessed natural talent and was worth giving a shot at. The Rockets faced their loss because of their rivalry. They were called off in the first round itself, which was very disappointing for the fans and embarrassing for the players. Right after this match, they start blaming each other, and that is when Scottie calls Charles fat again and adds to that, accusing him of being fake. He said he could not move and lacked the skills to be a good player. This beef became very famous in the basketball industry, and Scottie faced a lot of backlashes. After which, Scottie requested a transfer to Scotland and went there to continue his career. David Robinson and Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is the Pistons' 2-time champion and 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Still, mental health was something he neglected and unfortunately ended up being depressed. The basketball world felt empty and sad when they learned about his issues. It was rumored that he tried to kill himself and attempted suicide. That is when people became aware of his situation and realized that this star was depressed. When his teammates got to him, they sent him to San Antonio. After reaching there, Dennis Rodman turned his life around and entered the world of parties and drugs. He completely put himself under drugs and alcohol and drowned himself in women. Of course, his performance went down due to the same, and his career got lost between his new hobbies. Hey now, don't you fall into the bad habit of just watching our videos and not giving us a like. Hit the like button as hard as you can and make sure you're subscribed to Backboard. David Robinson, being from an army background, could not bear that Dennis was destroying his career and had chosen the wrong path. This created issues between both of them. Even after trying to be friends, David could not let his lifestyle be affected and hence was bothered by him throughout their practice sessions and matches. Similarly, Dennis created a fuss for the whole team. He never came on time for practice, and the team understanding was broken due to the same. The team faced defamation because he did not choose a better path. This rivalry might be between Dennis and David, but it affected the unit and them. Of course, they needed to catch up compared to other competitors. Mirotic and Bobby Portis. We see a lot of battles between players and teammates, and several fights lead to significant injuries and a boxing match in the stadium. This feud is just one of them. Nikola and Bobby fought. In 2017, Bobby Portis and Nikola Mirotic were on the same team, and during the match, Bobby pushed Nikola. And then they had a nasty fight, which was the beginning of a major rivalry. Bobby punched Nikola, so he was rushed to the hospital, where he learned that he had fractured his face. This incident caused major issues in the team. Nikola later asked for a change of teams as they could not compromise and coordinate with each other, which affected the team's gameplay. Shaq and Kobe. Their relationship began smoothly, like they had been buds for a long time. Suddenly, they got into fights and started slamming and throwing punches at each other. Their disputes were recorded and became very famous among fans all over social media. People were shocked to see how two great friends were fighting each other in such a brutal manner. So what exactly happened was that Shaq turned out to be a bully due to his harsh upbringing, which became a part of his personality. Shaq was the first to hit Kobe due to jealousy and media pressure, which began in 1998. He lost his patience and made a mistake. They started with trash talk and cuss words during a match, which led Shaq to slap Kobe. This bothered the other teammates as they could not cost their game due to their lack of teamwork. Both of them were separated to avoid a fight by the team members in that specific match, but unfortunately, things escalated later. Later, Jackson joined the team and cooled things down between the two, after which they won 3 consecutive titles and created a rivalry more famous than their rivalry. Shaq decided to go off the town during the off-season to cool down and help his anger issues. He also delayed his surgery due to the same and said that he got hurt during company time. Hence, he will get it fixed during the same. After learning this, Kobe got furious, as injuries for athletes are serious. Kobe also felt severe anger as Shaq gained weight during his off-season shenanigans, so Kobe started focusing on himself and scored a good number of points. Another incident then took place where they fought each other, but this time it was in front of the media, and we all know they shoot everything, especially celebrity beef. In the 2004 season, they lost the match because of their inner competition and lack of team spirit. Then, Jackson was also fired from the team because he could not coach them well. Later, they decided to switch teams, which led to Shaq leaving. But things did not end here. Shaq gave the news to the media trash-talking Kobe's wife, which crossed limits and caused more and more issues between the two of them. He also spoke severely about their married life, which was the ultimate battle. And sadly, we have to end the video right here, but don't worry, and you can always check our other videos. We cover all of it. And with that, we'll be ending the video now. Remember to make a super hard dunk with the bell icon as you push the subscribe button down the hoop. Let us know which feud among these 5 is your favorite down in the comments. And check out other such videos from Backboard.